You know what else is a lame-o thing? Farlands or Bust stream. Stardate August 21st, 2021. Isn't this just after episode 821, I think? So it's like episode 821.5, but we don't do that anymore. Capybara Cosmonaut,
Hey,
you were waiting.
look at us.
You were
Look
waiting
at
for
us.
me to
Huh?
start the YouTube segment.
Look at us. Say it again. Look at us.
Sneaking in a sub-August sub.
August? Sub-August. The Sub-August. Thank you for 49 months in the sub-tub. We are currently sitting at 37,211.8 megabytes.
You're so cool.
Remember to manually
Is that
resubscribe.
weird to say?
Remember to manually resubscribe.
I just said that. Thank you very much. Out Loud BB for 17 months in the sub-tub. Who's got your woofs ready? Woof! Alright, we can begin. This is just a stream, by the way. This is not an episode. This is just a stream. So it doesn't count. And nothing matters. Ooh. Okay, that's a cow. I know my barnyard animals. Thought it might be a creeper. Wolfie knows exactly which way to go. Oh, no he doesn't. That was north. Or south, rather. Indeed. So, continuing on. Continuing on. I did this morning, which is why the Datsun was out to begin with. I went to a Cars and Coffee. And then I got recognized with the question that is the title of the stream. Aren't you on YouTube? And then I died. What little more life I could provide that could have died. I mean, at least that wasn't like the first thing. I was talking to this person about they had a BMW 318 Ti. And I'm like, these are like impulse purchase territory. They're the BMWs that are smooshed in the back, the hatchbacks. I'm like, I've thought about these. I've never done anything with that thought, but I've thought about these. They've been on Ranwen Parks. So, he was going on about how much he likes it and only spent $2,700 on it. Blah, 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 blah. And then when I'm like, oh, my name is Kurt, and I forgot his name. And he's like, aren't you on YouTube? And I'm like, oh no, I have to leave now. Think I hear my goldfish calling me. Ooh. I have enough. And we can continue on. So yeah, that's always weird, especially like now, since like YouTube isn't a thing anymore. So it's like weird to be like for someone to say, aren't you on YouTube? And I'm kind of like, no, I'm not actually. Not now, sorry. So that was a thing, but it was alright.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Hey, aren't you on Twitch?
Aren't you a streamer? Aren't you a TikToker? So yeah, anyway, that was my morning. And then I got home, and the other day I got the bumpers in. I figured I would take off the bumper cover that I had on there and try to look at what sort of shenanigans need to take place to put the new bumpers on. Problem, though, I mean, easily solvable, but on the Datsun 280Z, the horns, the left and right horns, are mounted to the original bumper brackets. The bumper mounts. So in removing those, I now have to find a new place to put my horns. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of the horns. You never get rid of your horns. But now I just gotta look for a new horn mounting. Horns. That's like a fun little, like, huh. I guess they didn't think of this. I gotta like, because the wires that they provide for the horns are just as long as where they should have regularly be, so if I relocate them, I need to like splice in some longer wires. Anyway, I mean, that's what's up with the Datsun. It's always the most expensive part I ever get for a car is new bumpers. It seems. 5-mile-an-hour bumpers. Nuts to those. Put them in the bin. In the bin. So that'll be another 6 months. I've already got. I've affixed the brackets. I have affixed the bumper brackets. The slightly annoying thing is I got the grill from the same place, and I got, knowing that I was going to put the slim bumpers on, I got the model grill that has the cutouts for the brackets. But then they came out with their own bumpers, and the brackets don't need that cutout. Like they could have gone through the extended grill, so it's... yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's much better looking than the old bent up stock, the factory bumper that it came with. A low bar to clear. Bumper bar. The other problem is the rear bumper. In order to remove the rear, one of the rear bumper mounts, I need to lower the gas tank. So I've been driving it around to try to get the gas tank as empty as possible before I do that. Because I gave, of course, I filled up the gas tank and then I researched that and learned that's what I had to do. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. You don't have to completely remove it, apparently, but there's just 3 bolts that you can't access that need to come out by, like, sagging the gas tank a bit. Well, that's annoying, of course. But what you gonna do? You know what really sags my gas tank? And then also, I bought a new floor support, like frame rail piece. But I still have to find somebody to weld it on. So now, like, it is, like, starting to rust. Damn it, I should not have bought this until I was ready. Go gavel, Wolfie! You dingus. Getting stuck in the... I almost said lettuce. The leaves. Tree lettuce. Speaking of lettuce, nothing of ours is growing. Remember? We had like a whole episode talking about gardens and gardening stuff. Bad time to be gardening stuff when we haven't had any rain since like May, or like even April. I don't even know when we've had any like discernible rain. Climate change. I want to grow pumpkins next year. You gotta start those early. We tried that a couple years ago here at the girlfriend's, but we like bought seeds in like July. But yeah, you gotta start those way early. Like we ended up she just had some like vines, but they never pumpkined. It was never pumpkin time. But yeah, we tried growing, like last year we had romaine lettuce that was going nuts. But it's like barely growing. We're just now starting to see some like peppers. Tomatoes, like if you want to grow tomatoes, come to the Seattle area, because tomatoes grow like they grow so big that they kill themselves. Like they grow all over the place, and then the tomatoes start forming and then weighing down the branches, and then the branches bend and break. Self-destructing tomato plants. You gotta aggressively prune tomatoes. See, the girlfriend doesn't want to do that because then you're reducing the number of tomatoes that you'll get. But yeah, we definitely need some sort of advanced tomato structure to like support them, because we do have them in those like wired grates and like some wooden poles, and we have string and stuff, but they start leaning one way, and then we support them, and then they start leaning the other way. Supporting tomatoes is a skill. Support your local tomato plant. So yeah, I mean, and plus we went away for 2 weeks, so they weren't really getting watered like we normally water them. Hello, creeper, I seen ya. But yeah, really nothing else. The girlfriend keeps trying carrots, but I don't think, like, carrots do good. We have a raised bed. Like, you need to plant carrots in the ground so that they can extend, but our ground is all very rocky. And, hey, rocky. Like clay-y. Potatoes? I keep saying potatoes. And she keeps saying potatoes. No, but like, I don't know. She said she doesn't want to grow potatoes, because then you can't like stop them from growing. I think, is what she's concerned about. Oh yeah, we've already, like, we started, carrots were one of the first things we started, and they're already been picked and they're gone. They were disappointing. I mean, I guess, though, because we don't have much worry for frost, like, we still have time if we wanted to, like, try to plant new stuff. Oh no, endless potatoes. Whatever will I do? How do you even grow potatoes? Like, don't you need a potato to grow a potato? Like, isn't that how it all starts? I watched The Martian. Ah! You can lay in bed all day and waste away. Like, does a potato have a seed? I mean, I know all this stuff is easily accessible via the internet. But yeah, I mean, it's all mostly a wash now anyway, because, again, no rain. Technically, it's a root vegetable, so it is its own seed. Yeah, this is how I search now. I don't use Google anymore. I just ask my Twitch chat. And they always tell me the truth. And never just try to mislead me or just randomly guess. This won't end well for you. Nothing ever does. Skeletonus.
Oh. I almost swallowed that nut.
Hey Flop, how do I look up things on the internet?
Rat says they garden pretty hardcore gardening. My guesses are at least semi-educated. They're hardcore guesses. Garden core. I'm like imagining headbanging. Loud noises. Loud gardening noises. That alert. Oh, that alert going off when you're at your parents' house. Oh, they know. They are aware. Never plant zucchini. I think we have cucumbers. We got a few last year. But again, this year I don't... Like, we got a vine going, but I don't think much is going to come of it. Because there's, like, some flowers, but they really haven't, like, opened up. They're unhappy. They're less than pleased with the lack of moisture falling from the sky.
I think that you are the most fascinating character within this.
Goofy
setup.
Dylan!
Not me. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Thank you very much for 26 months in the sub-tub. What else? What else? My shirt and my pants are half gone. Ooh, buddy. Sorry. People were almost civil in Wreckfest. I was doing very not good. I don't know. I don't think I don't have any like optimized C-class cars that you guys were racing with. So basically, I was just taking my normal A-class cars and giving them the crappiest engine, and being like, okay, that's it. I'm an A-class kind of guy. Something A. That's for sure. Man, that's another thing. I'm really bummed that there are no good racing games. Like fun, not requiring a racing wheel kind of racing games. That's why I kind of like plugged back in Art of Rally, hoping that that would like, whoa, provide some of that, but that's more of like a speedrunning game than a racing game. That's more along the lines of Lovely Planet. The new NASCAR game. Not the one I have a key of that I gave you, right? that's an old NASCAR game. That's previous car game, NASCAR game. That's right, everybody. Cone has a key to NASCAR Heat 4 or 2020 or whatever it is. And he's not using it because he doesn't like you. Hold on a second, I gotta close my door. Rolling start. Are you afraid of dark hallways? No, I never close the door. But I guess I should. For sound deadening situations. That's another thing. Remember when I bought that sound booth foam to put up in my office? Back when I lived somewhere completely different. That's gonna go up before I finish the 280Z bumpers. I was also getting the itch to rearrange the office. Is it though? No, it's not. I mean, I still have them. I've moved, I think, twice with those foam reverb. What do they even call them? Audio panels. Yeah, let's call them that. Acoustic panels, that's the word. What, like, nobody cares. I'm not doing professional voiceover work. And covered a project in my art bin that I meant to get to in 1999. You're still ahead of the curve. I don't know. I don't know about that. Ooh. Could definitely do voiceovers for commercials. Not without acoustic panels installed, that's for sure. Oh, speaking of which, remember Kurt reads audiobooks? Kurt reads audiobooks. Kurt makes audiobooks. Remember that idea? Remember that? Oh, look at those wolves. This deserves a screenshot. Oh, Wolfie just pushed me. Good lord. Speaking of projects that were started but not completed since 1999. Hilarious. Remember Patreon? That was a place at one point. A theremin? Stop remembering things. Stupid brain. Stop remembering the things that I said I would do but never actually followed through with and or failed at. Problem solved. That's my problem, though, is that I remember things more readily than I actually do things. Yeah, that is, I mean, that is a thing. I don't want to, like, self-diagnose myself, but, like, the lack of time knowledge, time awareness, or, like, if something isn't happening right now, then it's not happening. That sort of, like, no concept of past or future, only present. Only present! When does the holiday slideshow part 2 start? My dad wanted to watch that, but, like, my VODs are obviously sub only. So he's like, I can't watch it. That's his voice. It's not that it's only exactly my own voice. So I had to just send him the link to the Google album. He's going to be real confused about that one picture without any sort of context or explanation. Can I gift him a sub? I don't think he has an account, is the thing. He doesn't have a Twitch account. He doesn't, like, he said he tried to figure out how to do Twitch Prime, but that didn't work because he doesn't have a Twitch account. You hiding your gaming from your father? No, I'm hiding my gaming from non-subs. Remember when everybody was very mad about that? And then I saw an increase in subscribers for like a month. Wasn't it worth it? Yeah, my dad doesn't internet. I mean, he internets, but not with any sort of accounts. Like, he doesn't log into things. Like, he's someone who, like, deletes all of his cookies and stuff when he's done with the internet for the day. In which now that like every website asks if you want cookies, he just says no, and then like he can't use the website, so he's like, okay, I guess I won't be here. Oh, cookies. I do need to wash the Subaru. I have, like, since it's still got bugs. Many, many bugs from across the western United States. All over the place. Really, you want to sit next to your father and make him look at each photo in depth. That's what I did to you guys. That's what I forced upon you. We know. We were here. Buddy. Hey, there's no jitter if you look at the clouds. Because the clouds don't jitter because they're an entity. An entity of entities, Eidolons. Ooh, excuse me again. Exciting. Oh, this is, that's too high. Oop. Uh-oh, do I need to make beds? I most certainly do. I was a little bit worried that a mob would be able to spawn on the workbench. Perfect. Huh. Really got nothing else here. This is what I was worried about. I'm like, I'll do a Farlands. I don't know what else to do. And it's like, oh. Literally run out of things to talk about on Farlands. Could this be the end of Farlands? Tune in next week. Just as somebody comes in, I can't believe you're still going. Oops. Disembarked. Following Leemans this year? I don't follow things. The only thing I'm following is Season 5 of Star Trek Voyager, because that's what we're making our way through. Ooh, neat. How far along are we? Well, we don't press F3 to find out. But yeah, last time we were just under 4 million blocks. Or 5 million blocks, excuse me. How do you decide when it's more efficient to break things or make new things? I don't. It's more efficient for me not to make decisions based on efficiency. I just do. The Farlands are at 12.5 million. So we're like just over 40%, was it? Of the way there? It's not a speed run, it's a saunter. It's a stroll run. I mean, if I was looking for efficiency, I wouldn't be toting along this dog with me, that's for sure. Ooh, doggy. No sprinting. We're playing in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. There's no, well, I mean, there's food, but there's no haunches, there's no sprinting, there's no villages. Oh. It is the old terrain generation, which I feel like is the best thing about the pre-beta worlds. Are you still finishing SnowRunner? Does anybody ever? Or do they all just slowly hate it more and more and more until they uninstall it? I think that is the only way to finish SnowRunner. Lost all my trucks in the water and gave up. I gave it another college try, but those maps that they made, they don't understand fun. Is the problem. Like, it's a good video game. It's not a fun video game. And I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't need struggle. I'm not getting in any of those hot discussions about difficulty in video games. That is a lot of damn pumpkins right there. That's a whole heck of a lot of damn pumpkins. Look at that cluster in the middle. That's a five plus. Speaking of pumpkins, Cone. It is pumpkin season. How many we got here? 22? Did I count 22 right? Yeah, 22. Oh, 23. 23. Isn't 24 the max? Is there a record? Are there records for these things? I think I pay attention to the Minecraft stuff, culture. Yeah, at one point I had a pretty big pumpkin patch. I think we determined that it's like two patches that spawned on each other. Here, Wolfie. Oh. Aha! Got him. Show me pumpkin patch. How many screenshots do you have in the screenshots folder? I don't know. I will tell you later. Or I'll forget. And so will you. In which case, it was nice to have that question. The old 23 pumpkin patch. Should I place a sign? I mean, we're certainly never going to make another overviewer map where I'm going to look at any of these signs, but... Oh. $23 gourd pumpkin patch. Is it a record? Maybe. That's a good picture right there. It may or may not be remarkable or noteworthy. And that, my friends, was a thing. Was a thing? No, yeah, no. I did that early on. But no, I'm not. Oh, look at these two little stragglers. Spooky noises. Late to the pumpkin party. There's an older copy of the world somewhere on the YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure I deleted that from my web server. Just because, like, when the Kotaku articles and everything started linking to the overviewer map, and it made my site get taken down, I, like, deleted all the large files in the map and everything like that. A lot of good waterfalls. Waterfalls. Ugh. Indeed. What else? What else is new with you? Nobody cares about me. How many dogs could you have following you at one time? I don't know if there's a limit. Before we got Wolfie, we had a pack of 5 that mysteriously disappeared. I mean, certainly in UHCs, people end up with a whole heck of a lot of dogs. I don't know that there's like a program limit. I mean, that would be an interesting experiment. That sounds like a SethBling video. Yahtzee. Very exciting times in the Cone Dodger household. Whoop. Around this way. Yeah, I wonder if it does, like, cause lag. If there's so many of them. Like, trying to follow you and teleporting. Ooh, excuse me. A sea of wolves, of tamed wolves, flowing over the horizon. Whoop! I'm down here now. Good thing that was water. uh... Indeed.
What the hell is this? Some kind of tube?
Skadoodler, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. Another brand new sub in the tub. Much appreciated. This is the sort of quiet non-commentary that they enjoy on Twitch.com. Navigating these dangerous waters. Oh, that was what I was saying. Like 40 minutes ago. Then I started talking about the foam acoustic panels. I had the itch to like rearrange my office, which is like generally a thing that affects me when I'm like restless or anxious. Not like cleaning or organizing the office. That won't help. But just like tearing everything apart, putting the desk at on a different wall or at a different angle, and putting everything back together, and being like, my mental health is cured. One more bit. That's just good science. It's true. Ooh, bloody. Careful, Wolfie, don't go drowning yourself while I sleep. Yeet. Mm-hmm. Seeing that emote is making me yawn. It's a vicious cycle. Oh, I meant to place the workbench. Whoa, easy there. Ooh. Got nothing. So now that you're a camper, when is the Datsun road trip? I don't even know if I could fit all the camping stuff in there. Ooh, buddy. Ugh. The girlfriend has been up to Mount Rainier, not up Mount Rainier, but you know, to the park. She says we should bring the Datsun because you can't have dogs in a national park. Not that that stops people, but Datsun road trip to the Mindcrack Marathon. I would that would be a very uncomfortable road trip. I would need much more comfortable chairs. Chairs, seats, car seats. Gaming chairs, yes. That's, I mean, I don't know if you're making that joke, but that is a good joke. Yeah, they really should make gaming chairs for cars. Those seem like those would be ideal car type chairs. Full circle. I mean, they even have the slots for a harness. For some reason. uh I mean, that's another thing that's on the list. Is to get seats. But yeah, I never know, like, anything that isn't the stock Datsun seat is going to require some sort of magical fabrication in order to, like, actually fit to the base and whatever, but there's got to be something. There's gotta be a more comfortable option. Ooh. What's the farthest you've traveled from home in real life? I mean, just sheer distance-wise, that'll be obviously the trip to Paris or Minecon. But like as far as like actual non-flown travel, it'll probably be this last road trip. Just shy of 4,000 miles. Like round trip, obviously, not distance. You've been to Asia? No, I've been to nowhere other than Paris, France. Like I've been to Mexico a few times and Dominican Republic once, but no, that is the extent of my travels, other than within the U.S. Paris, when was that? Minecon 2013? Back when we were all wide-eyed and optimistic. Canada? Well, yeah, I've been to Canada. We went last year. Before anyone had ever uttered the phrase Content ID. 2013 was Minecon Orlando? Oh, was it 2012? Look at the size of this peak. Look at the size of these Tetons. God, was that really 2012? Yeah, well, that was back when we were even more wide-eyed and innocent. Neat. Excuse me. Vote. Ooh. I didn't expect to see you here, Kurt. Wait, who did you expect, Key Sky? I didn't expect to see you here streaming on your channel in your Minecraft series. Through your webcam and internet connection. Ooh, that's interesting. I kind of want to go in there, but it also doesn't look very safe. All right, this spot looks okay. A little bit low ground here. Where's Wolfie? There he is. Too far away. Okay. I have many, many backups of the world. Redundancies. I even back up the world before I start, just in case some weird anomaly happens, which has happened. All right. There, we did it. For August 21st, 2021, we saw 23 pumpkins. A 23 gourd-sized pumpkin patch. I think that's the happening of note during this blob thing stream. So I'm gonna go to sleep. And yeah, that. Amazon 20th. 37,289 megabytes.